Welcome back. We are talking about the Distracted Haunted House. It's at Levis Commons. It's going on right now. It's going through the very early part of November. Take a look there. I hope you understand when you see this. This is not for your 5-year-old. This is for your brave, a little bit older kid. It is going again through November 4th. Intense, not for scaredy cats like me. General admission is $20, but there's some cool ways you can get some money off as well. So this is all happening at Levis, which is why Allison Schroeder is here, and she is volunteering. She is with Dannie Danger. Welcome, Dannie.
Hi.
Dannie, you are the chief makeup artist for this situation at the Distracted Haunted House.
Yep, I'm in charge of making everyone look dead and scary.
Gory and terrible.
Yep.
So, how many actors get the treatment from you? How many people are you putting makeup on?
From me, only about 7, and then we have 2 other makeup artists who work on the remaining 30 plus people that we have at the haunt.
So, Allison, you said they come in early, and it's a flurry of disgusting activity.
It is just incredible being like what you call backstage at the show. They arrive about 5:30 to go live at 7, and it's just people all over getting blood splattered on them, getting into costume, masks, having their hair done, and Dannie and the other makeup artists are just they're doing this, but on multiple faces that whole time period, getting people ready.
So, Dannie, you put on first to start out. What did you put on Allison's pretty face?
I put on liquid latex, which you can get at most of the Halloween stores that kind of pop up in the area, and then just ripped up pieces of Kleenex to make like fake skin.
Okay, so that you can then that's your surface to work on after that. And then you're doing a little bit of powder?
Yep.
Bit of white powder?
This is just a setting powder that you once again can get at the Halloween stores, or you can use baby powder.
Okay.
And this just makes it so the latex is not sticky. Sorry about your nose, Allison.
And you're kind of doing one of the characters in this thing is Lucy, I was told. When you said Lucy, I thought, oh, like I love Lucy. That'd be cute. That'd be cute. But it's not cute. Not cute at all. So your Lucy has been through the ringer, it sounds like, huh?
Oh yeah, Lucy is our main demon, and you'll get to meet her multiple times throughout the haunt. There's more than one through the house.
And then, so as you're doing this, I'm going to ask you, you keep going, don't stop, but when it comes to, like, if we're trying to help at home with the kids, with our own scare, you started with regular makeup though, right? I mean, you now have some special stuff, but you can use your own, you can kind of rifle through your own makeup box to sort of see what would work.
Yeah, when I first started out, I was using just dollar store, drugstore makeup, eyeshadow palettes, lipsticks, and you can kind of get creative with it, and you don't need the fancy stuff when you first start out.
But now you use the fancy stuff. So
yeah.
As you're doing this, you have a big palette here, but then you also have the costume makeup that you're using to kind of make this happen. And then you've got this gelatinous stuff here. This looks like, this is what I would have. It looks like Jell-O gone way back.
Oh, yeah. That's actually called Bloody Scab, and it's kind of this.
Yeah, I love their work.
Yeah, it's this like jelly kind of consistency until it dries. Then it kind of feels like actual scabs, like it gets dry and you can like, take it off.
Over.
Yeah, it's really gross.
And what is it made out of?
It comes. There's different types. Yeah, like this one is. This is liquid. Yeah, and that actually is non-toxic and it's edible. It says it's mint. It says it's mint flavored. Kind of tastes like cough syrup a little bit.
You tried it?
Yeah, it's gross.
I am not trying that. I'm not trying that.
No.
I have to go to work after this.
We won't make you eat the stage blood.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it is kind of gross.
Yep.
So then you kind of you build on the white with something that looks more like a skin tone or a dead skin tone. And green.
Yeah, so our Lucy's whole face will be covered in this green. And so basically what I do from here is I would take a popsicle stick and just start to tear at the tissue and latex.
Okay, so that then makes it look like her skin's falling off. Oh my gosh, that does work.
We put a lot of details into the haunt. Even the actors will have makeup on their hands so that any part that is seen by the guests coming through, I mean, it's all very professionally done. That feels funny.
She's like having a great time over there. Oh my gosh. So the whole face on the couple of different Lucy's that are there get this full treatment. How long does it take then to get their makeup and costume all ready? every day?
Usually it takes, for me, it takes about 20 minutes per Lucy. We only have 2. Sometimes we have 3. One of the Lucy's does get to wear a mask though, so she gets to kind of cheat.
She gets a little bit less of a problem.
Yeah.
I see. And then this stuff here you've got is your stage makeup.
Yeah, this is the stage makeup. It's kind of like a cream, like grease paint. And then it goes over pretty much everything as far as like latex and other foundations and stuff. And it's really good for coloring and blending different colors. I'm actually gonna use my finger here.
I mean, look at that. How does she get it off when it's all over?
Just
It doesn't come off.
Oh, now you tell me.
surprise. Yeah. No,
Sorry,
just
Allison.
just hot water. Like if you took a shower, it would just come right off. Once the tissue gets wet, you should be able to just took off some of your skin. Sorry.
You're getting exfoliated while we stand here. It's
Yeah, just
for
like
free.
hot water and soap. You might have to do a little bit of scrubbing, but nothing too terrible.
How did you get into this?
Halloween was always super big at my house. It was something that we went all out for, and I started doing my little brother's makeup and my friends' makeups, and then it just kind of grew from there, and I started to read books and watch more movies, and just kind of became
It was
something.
a hobby that turned into your main deal. Huh?
Yeah.
What do you do when it's not Halloween?
I do like beauty makeups and stuff, so I've done weddings and graduation pictures and stuff like that. But building a haunt is an all-year thing.
So you're constantly like learning and kind of developing what you want to do.
Yeah, and like when we close for the season at the end or at the beginning of after the last week of November, that doesn't stop our season. We'll continue to build, and that's when all the sets and stuff get changed.
Okay, so all right, what I want to do is remind people what we're doing here. We are torturing Allison Schroeder, which I'm sorry about. You volunteered though, I didn't force you. I would have done it.
I'm just wondering what people are going to think when they pull up next to me when I leave here.
They will call.
She's had a rough morning.
She's had a rough morning. So she's getting the makeup kind of for a demonstration for us for Distracted Haunted House, which is at Levis Commons. Take a look there. As you can see, it is a scary activity. It is for your tween or your teen or your college-age kids or your really hip parents. Not me. All right, the Distracted Haunted House runs through November 4th. It is intense, again, not for kids or the scaredy cats in the house. And the general admission is a $20 general admission, but there's some ways online that you can get some discounts, the Groupon, there's some group rates, there's some college rates, so you can get a couple bucks off. It is covered waiting, so if you just show up at Levis on any of the nights, you can wait even if it's raining and you're not going to be miserable. So we're going to keep working on this throughout the break and through the next segment, so by the end of the show we can kind of see the finished product of what it looks like. Dannie Danger is here with Allison, turning her into something frightening. All right, when we come back, a much less frightening idea for Halloween, which is if you've got someone in the house or the neighborhood who has food sensitivities, food allergies, we've got a great idea we want to tell you about called the Teal Pumpkin Project. Stay with us.